At the start of the 20th century, American roads were in terrible condition. There were no connected highways anywhere in the continental United States. In 1907, there was not a single mile of paved roads anywhere outside of the major cities of the country. As the car gained popularity, there was no place to drive the newest invention that were becoming more numerous each year. To take an automobile on any type of journey more than a few miles from home was a task that not many people were up to. You could not tell how long the trip would take, how much it would cost, which way you were going, or in reality, if you would even be able to complete the trip at all. No maps were available, no signs for the roads, no gasoline stations, and certainly no auto parts store. World War I saw the historical rise of motor transport. Thousands of trucks were built and shipped overseas for the war effort. There seemed to be an unending stream of trucks on the white roads of France. The American people paid for these with their Liberty bonds and helped the Allies win the war. When the convoy idea was first discussed, the leaders had four main objectives in mind. The first one was, since the government had acquired all these trucks, what were they capable of? The second objective would have observers from the military study the terrain and driving conditions and how would it affect different branches of the military. The military's third objective was to use this convoy as a means of recruitment drive. After the war, over 3 million men were mustered out of the service, and the committee knew the armed forces would need more men. The fourth and possibly most important objective for the convoy was to help with the good roads movement. Over 4 million people could and would be exposed to the good roads movement, which helped fuel the push for better roads and government funding of the highways. On July 7, 1919, a military convoy set off from the White House on an epic journey. The goal was to drive across the continent to California, 3,250 miles away. Between the White House and San Francisco, 300 men battled mud, rain, rocks, and heat. Some of the men and machines would not complete the trip. Known as the first transcontinental motor train, this trip became a circus, a public relations event, and a large war game, all rolled into one incredible journey. For military men and auto manufacturers, this became the ultimate test drive. Dwight Eisenhower was a young officer that was looking for a new adventure in the Army. He signed on at the last minute for this trip, and the trip influenced his later decisions when he became president and pushed forward the interstate highway system.
Roads varied from average to non-existent. We were not sure the convoy could even be accomplished at all. Nothing of the sort had ever been attempted. I wanted to go along, partly for a lark and partly to learn.